Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Grab 50, grab 50. Come on. 60 bucks. 18, 19, Wyatt. 18, 5 years.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Baltimore.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions. Bronco switch. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he'll get about 5. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Daniels, moving to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll get a couple, mark them down at the 3.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Trying to finish this opening drive from the 3, 3rd and goal.
60 boxes, 19 strikes, 19 strikes, 19 strikes.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This part, and he can't get away. They roll into the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From his end zone. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Ready? Ready? 70, Dragon 60. 18, Rattler. Ready?
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Buffalo 18.
To throw is Daniels. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions. Let's go.
It's caught out wide on the RPO. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard
19
line.
tight, 19 tight. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air again is Daniels. Going right, it's taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Okay, great. Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Mustang 19.
Now Daniels. Taken in by the running back, Benson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
On the jump.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Raven first down.
19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer, Warrior 70.
Throwing now, Daniels. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Ravens. His 4th TD grab of the season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Start on the ground. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over a
take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Get up. 68.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 6.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Vikings, Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos, 18 Pioneers. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19, Warriors 70. Ready?
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
Here we go, here we go.
On the handoff, this is Benson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. The RPO. That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18, 70 Timberwolves.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Throwing is Daniels. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Viking 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19 Lions. Go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
And they're on the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rice open. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. 60 back. 60 back. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Here's Sampson. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pitts is the man in motion.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
Daniels now on 1st down. They're trying to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. Into space. He's inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. 19, back to 60, back to 6, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this 1st half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board just before halftime. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
So far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
On play action, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. T.J. Sanders in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
70 Lions.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Dragon 60. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. The extra point is good. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this a dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds. A kick. Of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
Got to think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
70 Rangers, 70, 60, shot 60, shot 60. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one taken in by Mitchell. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route run. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Mustang 19.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On second down, it's Daniels. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Go.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
Cup 19. Cup.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
17.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Jalen Wright now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving outside the pocket. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Back to the air once more on second down. It is third and long.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rolling right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Packers.
2-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. And
that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Pitts is the man in motion. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
They'll try and run here with Benson. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down, and that's exactly it.
And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Get it. Coach, go.
They'll go again with Benson. and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 90 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers have cut the deficit to 5. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They run out of the gun with Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the right, that's Pitts. Now he's loose again. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Right now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Here comes second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. He'll drop the throw. That's complete to Rice.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Let's go. 70, Brocco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Tracking 60. Ready?
Back to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
That's good for our Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
7 Pirates, 70 Pirates.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
70 Simba with Riggs. Cup 19, Cup 19, Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Now 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.
No Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.